What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. Yeah, another Dokkan Battle video. Today we're going to be talking about a forgotten unit. But before we go ahead, I want to thank you guys ahead of time. It's almost the end of the year, and thank you guys for 300 subs. We've been working pretty hard. Hopefully we can get more later on during the year or the next year, or hopefully we can make a last-ditch effort to hit 350 this month. It is what it is, but I want to thank you guys so much for 300. We've been working really hard to get this YouTube off the ground, and I want to thank you guys for supporting me. But if you guys are brand new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more information on Dokkan Battle and Genshin Impact. I play both games pretty religiously, and yeah, Dokkan would be a nice outfitting. I'm trying to give you guys a different look on how to look at different units instead of being hyper what's the word, just like just have a one-track mind on how to play the game. Sometimes you just want to play the game you want to, but sometimes it's fun to experiment and fuck around. But yeah, don't forget to leave a like and hit the notification bell if you guys are already subscribed. If that red button right there is grayed out, you're already subscribed, go ahead and smash the video with the like button and go ahead and hit the notification bell so you guys know exactly when the videos come out. And today we're going to be talking about So that's right, we're going to be talking about Super Saiyan 3 Broly today. Sadly, I didn't have the time. I wanted to make it a big special thing, but I didn't just have the time to go ahead and make a giant cool animation for you guys. I apologize that hands for I don't have time with these following days in particular. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Broly. How strong is he after his EZA? Because we're not going to be talking about the base anymore. The EZA is what's been talked about. He has a simple but effective EZA, and I think people need to look at the way he's built a lot differently than just, oh, but he loses 6 defense % per key sphere obtained. That's miles better than his 10% defense. So yeah, and effectively he only needs 3 key spheres to be a really hyper aggressive and annoying unit for people to deal with. I think people really do sleep on this unit, mainly because the new EZAs that have come out are better than him, objectively speaking, but he still has things over them that they don't have. He has access to pure Saiyajins, which is one of the most saturated, hefty pools, and he also has access to a lot of something that all of them don't have access to, the brand new crossover category. So we're going to be taking a look at those things right now to show how strong he can be. His categories are the things that make him more unique than anything else, because Kid Buu doesn't fit on any of these, Gogeta doesn't fit on any of these, and HEL 17 does not fit on any of these. They have their own categories, and while Kid Buu might have to find some fight with other units later on, or find a way around, he honestly has these categories are the things that make him stand out more so than actually his EZA effect. His EZA effect, we're going to go over right now. He has attack and defense 120%, plus an additional 12%, but loses 6% of his defense for every key sphere obtained, and he has a medium chance of launching an additional super attack with 3 or more tech key spheres obtained. So at best, you just need 3 tech key spheres. I'm just going to leave it at that, because after his EZA, his stats are so inflated that he's going to be hitting 2 mil on average all the time. My Broly specifically only has 1 dupe in him, and he hits 2 mil, and if he has proper support, he'll hit 3 mil. If he has all 3 key spheres, he'll hit roughly 3 million plus. And this is a level link 1 Broly. Recently, he's been getting level 2 links and stuff, because I did not build Broly till recently, and I could say with confidence that this Broly is very, very strong. I think people sleep on him. He has 100k defense, and mine's not even rainbowed. 100k defense on crossover category, and He just doesn't take damage until you dip like at least 10 key spheres in. Like he has access to just good stats, and because of that, it keeps him alive. It's the same case of LRs. Like everyone's like, oh, this LR is good for long events, but it's not really. It's because their inflated stats is what's keeping them alive long enough for the healing to trigger. I'm talking about the year 3 LRs. So I'm gonna go in, I'll let you guys know exactly who are probably his best teammates, how you should run him, and maybe the pure Saiyajins where you would run them. So the first one, we're going to move over to probably one of his better partners, honestly, because I'm pretty sure they share similar links outside of limit breaking form and nightmare. We're gonna go to this one right here, his tech counterpart, who also sits on the tech team and is actually pretty good. He gets attack and defense plus 9% when performing a super attack, plus an additional 50% if there's an ultra super attack. Launches an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies, and he transforms when the conditions are met. He transforms on the 4th turn from the start of battle, which is a good transformation condition. Really well done, really well off right here. And then he transforms into, you know, this legendary Super Saiyajin. He pretty much maintains all of his links. The only thing that isn't going to be triggered is legendary power, and he hits very hard. He gains additional damage. He gains medium chance of becoming a super attack, but he launches an extra attack when facing only 1 enemy, and launches an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. So either way, he's going to be launching extra supers. And flat boost of attack and defense plus 100%. You rarely see this on LRs now, but this is good for him. His stats are very good, so 100%. This is a very good teammate to this BROLY, especially if you're doing the extreme tech, extreme SBR. So this is a very good partner for BROLY. If you happen to have the card, and if you happen to have at least 1 to 2 copies, it's he works very well with this BROLY. A lot of people go for this BROLY, and while he is not my cup of tea, he is a very good card that people should invest with this BROLY. We're gonna move on to the next one. This is the one I personally like the most, and it's the infinite stacker one. This gives a lot of sustainability to this BROLY, mainly because you don't have to run this BROLY in the first slot. You can run him into the second slot, and you can run this BROLY in the first slot, especially after they started ramping up the attack and defense of this BROLY, because he gets key plus 4 on attack and defense plus 108% when key is 8 or more, so he doesn't have to launch the attack. And he launches an additional super attack when attacking, chance to perform a crit plus 2%. So this BROLY, while is such a simple effect, is quite sustaining, and in long events he will run it. He literally runs on pure Saiyajins, which is a big thing for this BROLY. He needs as much friends as he can within the categories he's in. So this is a very good BROLY to have. I would mention the STR one, but the STR one needs, his EZA is so old that it's it's actually not potentially, but it's just weak at this point, where it just doesn't do enough to help this BROLY out. But this one, definitely a very good EZA, even though his stats don't get that much inflated when he EZAs, sadly. So there's that. But he's definitely a strong unit for sure. And then we're gonna move over to the crossover. You guys can see it off the tab right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in real quick. I forgot I should have been zooming the entire time, but the next partner, and with the introduction of the brand new crossover tag or crossover category, is Super Saiyan 4 BROLY. Now, Super Saiyan 4 BROLY is really good. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. He's good. I was hunting Vegito. I managed to rainbow him, and he's just phenomenal. He takes little to no damage, and because when he performs a super attack, he's just like You know, he takes nothing and then he launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when there's another giant 8 power category ally attacking in the same turn. It's kind of crazy, the amount of damage you can see from him. For the most part, he has most of the links. He just doesn't have Saiyan Roar and Fierce Battle and Limit Breaking, but he does have Prepare for Battle, Nightmare, Super Saiyan, and Saiyan Warrior Race, which is pretty good, and his stats are pretty bonkers as well. I think I gave mine enough so it puts him at 1700 or 17,000. Sorry, very good unit, very strong unit. I would suggest him on a extreme tech. Same with the one I'm going to show. This is a JP only card as of now, but yeah, we have Mass Saiyan. We all knew it was coming. He was this Broly's best friend from the start. They share so many links together. Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Berserker, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle. Such a good unit, and his Extreme Z Awakening made him really good. He raises his attack and defense infinitely, causes immense damage to enemies, and lowers attack and defense. Really strong. Attack and defense plus 100%, plus an additional key plus 1, and attack plus 50% when facing 2 or less enemies, plus an additional key plus 1, and attack and defense plus 30% when facing only 1 enemy. So as you face less and less enemies, he becomes stronger and stronger. Really cool card, really interesting card. Pretty good for SBR if you pair him up with this this Broly right here. This Broly has a good leader skill for extreme SBR, and yeah, he's here. He's a very powerful unit. Sits on the crossover tag, which is really important, and the Pure Saiyans tag. You guys need to keep that in mind. Having both of those sitting there is very strong, and I don't know exactly when we're going to be getting him, but maybe sometime soon after Kale Caulifla. Not exactly sure when. I'm pretty sure November was right before Gogeta, or was it Frieza? Might have been Frieza, not exactly sure, but we got some goodies, and he's a really good card to hold off for if you're global. If you have him rainbowed, even better. He's gonna be really strong for you, because he's gonna have those, like, he's gonna have nice stats for the unit type of unit he is, which is a non-Dokkan Fest exclusive. So I hope you guys could wait and enjoy for that. We don't have any Pure Saiyan here specifically to tailor to the newer cards that have been coming out lately, and we're going to tailor to it now. The interesting supports that we have here are different. They're not going to be any Pure Saiyan supports. Remember, you can get Pure Saiyan supports. They're littered all over the place, and yeah, Broly can feast on them whenever he's on Pure Saiyans, but this is for the crossover tag in particular, and the first one is going to be Xeno Vegito. So Xeno Vegito has attack and defense plus 140%. He raises defense for 1 turn. Crossover tag, category allies gain key plus 1, and attack and defense plus 20%. And this is as much as it affects Broly, but the reason why I say it is because he has, you know, Prepare for Battle. He does have Fierce Battle. He does have Super Saiyan, so you can supply him with links that maybe Mass Saiyan isn't giving him, because Mass Saiyan doesn't supply Super Saiyan. So there are things that this card can correct that others can't for Broly, and it's a good interaction overall. So very good card overall. I approve of Vegito, and obviously we have Toa. Toa is hands down probably the best for him on the crossover category. If you have both Toas, then even greater. But yeah, you have attack and defense plus 100%, all allies key plus 3, and attack and defense plus 30%. She doesn't discriminate, but once she gets to low life or low health, all extreme class allies get attack and defense plus 50%. So overall, she's a really good support for him, but she also gives him more support the lower HP that you have. So she's a really good character. I think people sleep on this Broly and they don't know how to properly possibly build a team. Now, she doesn't supply him with any key links, but she does definitely give him key +3 and attack and defense +30%. And it also affects herself, so she's going to be able to super regardless, because you have 9 key and then you'll just need 3 in order to make it up. And if you have at least 2 purple orbs, that's it right there. So yeah, just putting it out there that Broly is better than a lot of people think. I understand that he seems on the low end in terms of the EZAs that have come out recently, but he's also very incredibly consistent now. His consistency has been bumped up. Sure, they should have gotten completely rid of the defense -6%. But if they gave him +6% on his defense, he probably would have been way too strong. Probably not, because there are units that are way past broken compared to this unit right here. They could have just completely taken out the defense, minus defense, and just left attack +12% per key orbs, key sphere obtained, but they didn't, and so we're here just waiting, left alone. But yeah, hopefully this helps you guys build your Broly out a little bit more. I gave you some Pierce Agent options, some crossover tag options, and yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. Once again, thank you all so much. End of the year, 300 subs. You guys are amazing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Wait, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, because I gotta do this, because once again, like I said, YouTube does get pissy. Make sure you subscribe. You know, if you guys haven't subscribed before, consider hitting the button, and go ahead and like and hit the notification bell so you guys know exactly when my videos come out for you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.